star-spangled banner yet wave.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. And let's take a second to look over the Rookie of the Year race. Lots more in store for these young players in the months ahead. But let's see how they've made their presence felt so far. Right in the thick of this season, he is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
Well, no debate here. He's running away with it and looks poised for big things to come.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Miller, and it's Howard in at the point. And it's Palmer in at the 5, roaming the paint. Both teams playing well lately, Grant. Something's got to give here.
Yeah, this is a great test of momentum. Whoever controls the pace probably controls the outcome.
And the shot goes in.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Here's the prodigy. Got a piece of it. Howard with the ball. Richards is there. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
McGee, he's checked in for Richards.
Howard, one shot.
And that one falls for Howard. Here's the prodigy in his last outing with 12 points. Pass to McGee.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Checking in for the away team, number 8, Claude Carl.
Here's the prodigy. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13 and a half a game.
It's your home team.
About a minute into this first quarter. Pass to McGee. Here's the prodigy, guarded by Miller. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside, Palmer. An easy 2 on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
On the wing, Grant. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Unloads from 13. Can't hit that one. Miller against McGee. Pass to Palmer. Here's the prodigy. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Howard. Going inside. Here's Thunder. No good with a layup. Here's the prodigy, guarded by Howard. Here's the prodigy. McGee a screen. Here's Boozer. It's rebounded by Grant.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Pass to Miller. Here's Carl. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And rejected. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Out to the right wing. Here's Thunder. Back to Howard. 4 on the clock. The shot from the low post is good. Howard's got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's the prodigy. Guarded by Miller. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Foul, second team foul. At the line for 2, Palmer.
No good on that one. And, Coach, about halfway through the season now, players starting to feel the wear and tear, it would seem.
Yeah, but, Brian, I think it's even more mental than physical. It's the preparing for games every night, competing against the best players in the world. It takes a toll on everybody, players, coaches. You've just got to bring great energy and enthusiasm every night.
And the second free throw is good. Gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Now here is Howard. Not a lot of room. And it's Chandler missing. Pass to the prodigy. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in, the prodigy passes to the prodigy. Here's Palmer. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the prodigy. There's the triple. Great D that time from Miller. Now here is Howard. He takes it in. Off target at the rim. Gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's the prodigy, guarded by Miller. Now here's McGee, guarded closely. Pass to the prodigy. Oh! Wow! Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Gray. No made baskets yet. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Gray at the line for 1.
One shot. McGee with it. There's a screen. Pass to Simmons. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a rejump.
Outside. Now Howard. Here's Carl. Here's Miller. Pass to Howard. Here's Gray. Off the mark there with a 3. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside Simmons. Here's the prodigy, guarded by Howard. Simmons against Miller. Pass to McGee. Here's the prodigy. Five on the clock. Good. The visitors with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Here's Howard. Goes back up, and he lays it up and in. Howard's got 7 points in the game.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Here's the prodigy, guarded by Miller. There's 1:12 left in the first quarter here. They set the pick. Inside, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Simmons. And let's take a look at the first-year players who have really brought it on the offensive end. Here are the NBA's leading rookie scorers. Both teams will make substitutions. Gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter, and the visitors call time here.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
How about we check the numbers for him?
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
George outside. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
George, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Both teams deciding to change it up. George hits them both. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's the prodigy. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. From 11 feet away. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Here's Shepard. Pass to George. "24 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Shepard. Clock at 6. Here's Carl. Oh, he tries a 3. On target from range.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Leading by 7. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
Now Simmons, and it's Neely in at the 5, down low. Pass to the prodigy. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Here's Walton. To the middle. Shot is good by Neely.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Here's Shaw. To the wing, right side. Here's the prodigy. And he buries his first look.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Here's Walton. Pass to Thunder. Down low. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Walton's shot is off. Here's Shaw. Here's the prodigy. And here's McGee. Three-pointer. No good that time. Here's McKinney. Yet to see a basket. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Here's Walton. Pass to Neely. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the prodigy. And he drives in. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. The prodigy's got 6 points.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, if you have the killer instinct he showed there, it doesn't matter what the size disadvantage is.
Pass to Thunder. Here's the pick. Here's Carl, covered by McGee. Walton passes to McKinney. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thunder. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. The home team calls timeout.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
You take a look at Richards. He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc, and he certainly has the ability to do so.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now, but this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
Palmer. No luck on that one. Hey, great D that time from Grant. And here's Shepard for three. Buries it from three. Shepard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Nunez. Here's Boozer. Here's Norris. And a missed layup. And here's Howard. The 17-footer. Rebounded by Norris. Shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Pass to Nunez. To the paint. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Stan, you coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night from there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Here's the machine, covered by McGee. Here's the machine. And that one, good. The machine's got his first bucket in this one.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to McGee. Hey, expanding his range. The rebound by Chandler. Gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. There's the block. Now here's Richards. Guarded by Howard. A nice shot by Richards.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Here's the machine, covered by McGee. Pass to Chandler. Here's the machine. He shoots. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's Palmer. He's covered by Grant. McGee with it. And here's Richards. Over Howard. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. Gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. And the visitors call time here. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games.
Let's see if they'll be able to keep scoring at this rate throughout this season. Over the last 10 games, their ability to score in transition has been special.
Pass to Miller.
Remaining in the first half, 2 minutes.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. 1:49 left to play in the half. Pass to the prodigy. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. And the first one at the line is good. And he can't hit the second. Gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. On the wing, Grant deflects the pass. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Right wing. 1:27 left in the second. Here's Howard. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And this is his second attempt at the line tonight. McGee, he's checked in for Richards.
Howard at the line for 1.
One shot.
And that one falls for Howard. So it's the home team now, trailing by 10. They set the pick. The prodigy passes to Boozer. Up and in on the layup. Boozer's got 4 points this quarter.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Down low. Here's the machine. And that one is hammered home.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And the prodigy gets it to go. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Howard. He's got 10. Soft touch off the glass. Howard's got 12 points in the game.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Here's the prodigy, guarded by Howard. Here's the prodigy. He has 6. Over to the wing. Here's the prodigy. And he stays with it. Pass to Boozer. The 3. Sinks the tray. 7 points in the game.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
That'll do it for the first half. They lead by 7. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest. Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy. I'm pretty worn out.
Yeah, you've been burning those midnight oils, man. You been hitting the clubs or something?
Nah, just putting up with you guys. It's exhausting.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the visiting team.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded roster.
Yeah, team chemistry, a big point of emphasis for this organization. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And it's the Prodigy in at the 2. Here's the Prodigy. Pass to Boozer. Here's the Prodigy. To the middle. Stolen by Miller. They've got Miller, and it's Thunder in at the power forward position. Howard's shot's good.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And it's Richards in at the point guard position. Pass to Boozer. Back to Richards. Here's the Prodigy. Guarded by Miller. The Prodigy can't hit.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
They've got Miller, and it's Grant in at the center position. Shooting is around 55% so far. Here's the Prodigy, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to Thunder. To the inside. Here's Howard. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Richards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for your home team, Richards. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That free throw misses. He hits the second from the line. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's the machine. He has 6. Pass to Thunder. Now here's Howard. And scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Well, not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
The home team calls timeout.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show
Just about halfway through the season, let's take a look at how things stand in the West. You take a look at the home team. At the midway point of the season, they're in 4th place in their respective conference, 2 spots below. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to the prodigy. Fades back. Thunder grabs a board. Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's the machine. Boozer grabs a board. Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Richards with it. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Not a great start to this second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
McGee, he's checked in for Richards.
Number 26, DJ McGee.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And there's a pick. Here's the machine. Lays it up and banks it in. The machine's got 8.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And the bucket is good. Gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Grant outside. The 11-footer. Hauled in by McGee. Shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
At the line for 1, Yarbrough.
What's up?
Shooting the rock around 43% since the third quarter began. And the visitors call time here.
Get loud, fans. On the court is your hype squad. Who wants a t-shirt?
Firing up the 2K leaderboard. The NBA's leaders in shooting over the last month.
Well, their offensive efficiency has been incredible. It's why no one wants to play them right now.
Here's the machine. Give him 8. Driving inside. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Here's the Prodigy, guarded by Miller, and the Prodigy gets it to go.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's the Machine, covered by McGee. Here's the Machine. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid. Shooting the rock at 58%. The Prodigy passes to McGee. Here's the Prodigy. 11 points in the game. Pass to Boozer. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Grant.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds now. Here's the Prodigy, guarded by Howard. The Prodigy can't hit. Gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Inside. Doesn't go for him.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
Pass to Boozer. Here's the Prodigy, guarded by Miller. Here's the Prodigy. Here's Boozer. He's got 7.
Away team ball. 62 on the court.
Here's George. Pass to Miller. Down low. Here's Grant. Banked it in off the glass. Grant's got his second basket.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Here's the Prodigy, guarded by Miller. That one falls. The Prodigy's got 11. Gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Grant outside. Here's Thunder. George outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Fades away, and he makes it.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
Shooting around 45% since the break. Pass to McGee. Here's Palmer. A minute 37 left in the third quarter. Here's the Prodigy. He buries it from 3. The Prodigy's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Here's Miller. Here he goes. And he lays it up and in.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
1:07 left in the third. Pass to the Prodigy. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
And here's Grant. Shoots from the block. Palmer pulls it in.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Here's the Prodigy. Doesn't go there. Now he's 6 for 9. Gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. George finds Grant. Miller outside. 4 seconds left from the left block. That shot off. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Up 6. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And it's Nunez in at the point guard position. Walton passes to Insanity. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel. Assisted buckets, every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Pass to McKinney. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Perry. Here's Nunez. Pass to Perry. He puts up a 3. Fires in the triple. Perry's got 5 points in the quarter.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Carl, covered by McGee. Carl, pass to Sims. 6 to shoot. Out left to the wing. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Frazier.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Walton. Pass to McKinney. To the paint. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
At the line for the away team, Walton taking 2 shots.
That one misses. And he sinks the second. Simmons with it. Pass to McGee. Back to Simmons. And there's the lob.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And the visitors call time here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Neely. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Simmons. Back to McGee.
Away team foul. Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now Richards. Out to the right wing. Boozer passes to Richards. 4 on the clock. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Howard. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Now here's Richards. He's covered closely. Grant with a steal. Howard with the ball. Richards picks him up, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Team foul. At the line for the away team. Howard. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Howard. And so Howard nails them both. Got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Now here's Richards, guarded by Howard, and the prodigy gets it to go.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nailed all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Here's Palmer. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Knocks it loose. Back to Howard. And they pick up 2. Howard's got 12 points here in the second half.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Now here's Richards. Tight defense on him. Pass to Palmer. Over Grant. Palmer, no good. Gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. On the wing, Grant, covered by Richards. Here's Thunder. Now, here is Howard. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Howard's got 26.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Now here's Richards, guarded by Howard. Pass to the prodigy. Here's the prodigy, guarded by Miller.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Richards. Pass to the prodigy.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. There's the screen. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter here. Off with the layup. And here's Miller. Here's Grant. Fader on the way. And Miller the bucket on the assist from Grant.
Fading back. Nobody there to even challenge him.
Home team.
The home team calls timeout. Here's the prodigy, guarded by Miller. Here's the prodigy. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Gotta attack when you have that chance.
Miller outside. Pass to the machine. Grant outside. Howard with the ball. The three-pointer off the mark.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on. Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third team foul.
.55 seconds left in the fourth. Ooh, they pick off the pass.
A sloppy pass. Have to be more precise than that. And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
That might be the play of the game.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Here's Miller. Pass to Howard. Back to Miller. To the middle. Here's Grant. Offensive rebound. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for the away team. Number 32 at the line for two.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Showing great confidence from the line. That makes this a 2-possession game.
The home team calls timeout. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally.
Yarbrough. First personal foul, 5th team foul. At the line for the away team, number 15, 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that increases the lead to 6. The home team calls timeout. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Boozer. No good on the quick 3. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Shooting for the away team, Howard. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Pass to Richards. Here's the prodigy, guarded by Miller. The 3 is up. And nails the tray. And the visitors call time here. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA